Hey YouTube, I am Kevin Silva. Some quick things real fast. I'm going to be at Frankenstein's Collectibles today, and I got some spellground mats. I got all 14 of them in, but 6 of them are about to be traded right now, so I have 8 left. I'll be at Frankenstein's selling them for 50 each. PM me if you're going to be there today, and that's about it. So here we go. I have a new segment, and it is going to be with rulings. And I'm going to show you guys a lot of rulings that you probably don't know, and this is only for players who are not sure of rulings and stuff, and you know, it can go one of two ways, or you just think it goes one way and it really goes the other way. And I just want to tell you guys that it goes a certain way every time. There's a lot of rulings to cover. I mean, today I'm just going to cover whatever I can cover with the cards I have. I was going to do it with Scale Drain and Light and Darkness, but we'll start with this first. Okay, ready? So we have 2 of these, and we have Kakuri Ninja in our graveyard. So this card's effect is I can special summon a Kakuri back from my graveyard if this card is destroyed. Kakuri Showdown Castle. So I activate one of them, right? And then in order to play another field spell, I have to destroy this one and activate this one. So I will get the Kakuri from the graveyard, right? Well, no, you can't do that. Well, what the problem is with this card's effect, since it's optional, this has to be the last thing being sent to the graveyard. Now, it would seem correct that this is the last thing being activated, but it's not. This card is the last thing being activated, so this would miss its timing. What you would have to do is, you would have to activate this one, and then destroy it to set this card. So this is the last thing being activated. This being set does not even count. So this would activate, bringing Kakuri Ninja back. Then you can activate this, and attack and switch the battle position with this card's effect. So that's what I just want to show you that, and it works for Gear Town too. The exact same thing for Gear Town. Okay. Next thing I want to show you guys is a cool little combo. Well, I'm going to make Book of Moon look really good right now, just letting you know. So, you got Book of Moon. You've summoned these cards already on the field from last turn. So what you do is, got this in your hand, you go Sirocco, pump Bora. Alright. So Bora's the only one that can attack. You go Book of Moon, you flip Sirocco down, so it goes to the graveyard. You flip summon Sirocco, you use the effect, and boost Bora 3,700 points even more, which has a total of 6,400 attack, I believe. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. 72 or something. 64 or 72. And then you just pierce over. It's really, really good. Book of Moon. Alright. Another thing I want to show you guys. Let's see here. Alright. My opponent's got some gadgets on the field. They've been beating me down. And they got back row. Got a bottomless down there. So, here's what we have. We have Book of Moon again. This is why I'm going to make Book of Moon look really good. So I special summon Cyber Dragon because I want to contact all their cards. But they go chain bottomless. And you're like, oh shoot. If you chain Book of Moon, it's a good thing. Go book on the Cyber Dragon. So this goes to the graveyard. That goes to the graveyard. Now, with Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon, the cards do not have to be face up when they're on your side of the field. So let's say you had a face down gadget. You can contact your gadget, your Cyber Dragon, and then his gadget. Well, in this case, we're going to contact my face down Cyber Dragon, then contact their 2 cards to summon a 3,000 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So that's really, really powerful, and it makes bottom look really bad and makes book look really good. Alright, so I got the Cyber Dragon, I got the Kakuri Showdown, and let me show you some other combos real quick. So, a lot of people ask me over the phone all the time, hey, can you do that? Hey, Kevin, can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm just like, okay, tell me what happened, and they have to explain to me perfectly what happened. So, they have a Jujutsu, I have a Shura and a Kalut. So I summon Shura, right? I go attack, and I go boost with Kalut to 3,200 attack. Alright, this is destroyed. So Shura goes back in the top and I get negated, right? Well, not really. What happens is, since you destroy the monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, you get Chain Link 1. Therefore, you can activate the effect as a Chain Link 1. This activates as a Chain Link 2. Chain Link 2 resolves to put this card on top of the deck, then Chain Link 1 resolves. Even though it's not on the field, you can still activate it, because you destroyed the monster and sent it to the graveyard. That's all you have to do. It's different if your opponent has Snowman Eater, because Snowman Eater just destroys it without without skipping the damage calculation. Or, you know what I mean. Let me try to explain this better. When Snowman Eater is attacked, it's when it's flipped face up. So you never really destroyed it by battle and sent it to the graveyard. You destroyed it by battle, but never sent it to the graveyard. If you Clue, of course. So this will get destroyed before it even gets a chance to activate. That's the thing. Alright, so I just wanted to take care of that ruling real fast. There's another ruling. Okay. I know you wouldn't play these two cards together, but I have to use an example. So, you have Dupe Frog on the field. When this card is sent to the graveyard, you get to search a frog monster from your deck and add it to your hand. But since it's optional, we have problems. So, here's what happens. This card has no effect if I tribute summon it, right? Well, unless I call priority to raise the attack. So, I'm going to sacrifice my Dupe Frog to summon a Beat Stick, Soroka. I cannot activate this card's effect. The reason is because even though this card has no effect, you would think that this is the last card in the chain, but this actually is the end of the chain. The last thing happening is the Soroka being summoned. Therefore, Dupe Frog cannot activate. So anytime you tribute summon a Monarch, let's say like Mobius, that card wouldn't activate. So you choose not to activate the effect. So you could search, Swap Frog. No, you can't do that. The reason's really complicated because, yeah, this card is getting sent to the graveyard, but the last thing happening is this being summoned to the field, not this being sent to the graveyard. This is being sent to the graveyard before this card is being summoned. That's why. Alright, so I think I've covered what I wanted to cover so far in this segment. I got a lot of things to cover. I hope you guys watch the segments. So I just want to help you guys out with rulings. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to PM me on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. People call me all the time with rulings, and they don't ever call the judges because they don't know anything. So, yeah, I'm Kevin Silva, out of here.